Hey everybody, how's it going? So Empire Magazine released a latest issue talking about Spider-Man Far From Home, which doesn't really answer a lot of spoilery questions, but definitely gives a better insight to what's going on in this movie with the characters, the setting, things like that. Now, when talking about the movies taking place with regards to Peter Parker, they say that they approach this kind of in a Harry Potter style, where each film is a different year in his student life. So basically they say that with the Spider-Man films, they wanted to take place, the first one being his sophomore year, second one junior year, and third one senior year. And basically for this movie in particular, they had the idea that, we started homing in on the idea of a class trip. How do you continue the fun of a kid in high school with his high school friends? And the answer they came to is a trip to a place like Europe. Now, when talking about certain parts of Europe like London, they said that they really had to get their London geography right. So, for example, they don't put Big Ben next to the Tower Bridge, nothing like that, because people will probably notice. Now, they do say that when they were quizzed about a recent poster, they did have the London Eye, the wrong way around, which they said, not really in our control with regards to making the posters. Now, when talking about certain characters in Peter's school, like Michelle, for example, they do confirm for all the fans out there that are really against this, I'm sorry, don't kill the messenger, but they do confirm that Michelle is in fact their take on MJ, as in Mary Jane Watson. And she's described as being not the coolest girl in school, she's not the prom queen, she's not popular, and with her they're exploring the dynamic between two oddballs and loners, such as, her and Peter Parker. And producer Amy Pascal continues to say that the movie is about Peter wanting to get together with the girl who is MJ, and that makes him primarily want to go on this trip in the first place. So it kind of sounds like maybe he just wants to be alone, doesn't really want to go on the trip that much. Maybe he's depressed after the events of Avengers Endgame, which I think makes a lot of sense. But then he finds out that MJ is going on this trip, and he thinks not only would it be cool getting out of here, but he'll be able to have time with MJ. Now, in talking about Nick Fury, they say that unlike Peter and Tony, whose relationship was obviously a very mentor-mentee like one, some people would go as far as say father-son like relationship. Now the relationship between Peter and Nick Fury is more so that Peter kind of fears Nick Fury. A lot of characters fear Nick Fury for good reason. And when Nick Fury shows up, it's no joke. He knows, him being Peter, that it's not a silly mission. He knows the stakes are real and it's time for him to step up. So leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited for Spider-Man Far From Home? Are you guys not excited? Let us know your guys' thoughts and we'll see you guys later.